Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Say if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high, hands up high, hands up high. Tell them dim the lights down right now. Put me in the mood.
Back with another video, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you how I got this ombre, pinkish, purplish cut crease. So if you're interested on how I got this look, please keep watching. Okay, so to start out, I'm going to be using my ColourPop concealer in the color Medium Deep 36, and I'm just going to use this as my eyeshadow base. And I'm not going to set this with any type of powder because I want the colors itself to be very pigmented, and I want them to stick to the eyeshadow base. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my Beauty Treats eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to be using this pinkish color right here that I'm showing you guys. And I'm going to use that, and I'm going to pack it into my crease. Notice I said pack and not the windshield wiper motion, because when you do that on a eyeshadow, not an eyeshadow, on a concealer base that's not been, all right, come on sis. When you do that on an eyeshadow base that's not been set with a setting powder, it causes the shadow that you're putting on to be very splotchy and patchy. So I'm going to pack first, then I'm going to do circular motions and the windshield wiper little motion. Feel like I can do anything when you're with me, baby. So now I'm going to go in with the Jaclyn Hill palette. This is Bling Boss, one of the palettes out of her Vault collection. And I'm going to take that burgundy shade, and I'm going to place it on the inside of my crease just to darken up the pink that I put on earlier. Crazy how time keeps passing by, but it feels just like we're standing still. Okay, so after going in with the burgundy shade, I'm going to take the purple, the deep purple in that palette on a Morphe 3.5M brush, and I'm going to take that and I'm going to put that kind of on the outsides of my crease, just to darken the outsides up a little bit, so that way when I cut my crease, I don't lose all of that color that I have already placed down. Okay, so I'm going to take my ColourPop concealer in the color Medium Deep, and I'm going to take their color Fair. It's a white concealer, and I'm going to take the two and I'm going to mix them in order to cut my crease. The reason I mixed the two is because I don't want it to be white, but I don't want it to be the yellow golden undertone from the concealer. So I want to get a mix of the two, so that way when I set the eyeshadow on top of the concealer, you know, the concealer has a bright enough pigment underneath to stick and actually show the color. Okay, so now going in with another Morphe palette. I'm not sure which one this is, but I will link it in the description box below. But this is just a pale white eyeshadow topper, and I'm just going to take that and I'm going to pack it all into the cut crease that I've just placed down, and I'm going to pack it in there so that way, you know, the consistency is not sticky and the shadows will blend smoother than just to be, you know, patchy. Okay, so going back into the Bling Boss palette, I'm going to take that same burgundy shade that I used on my outer crease, and I'm going to take that and I want to blend it on the outsides. The reason I'm starting with the burgundy shade and not the deep purple is because I want it to fade. I want the fade to be low, because the purple is going to be closer to the inside of my eyes instead of the outside. So that is why I started with the burgundy. Then I'm just going to go back in with that Morphe M503 brush, and I'm going to take it, and it still has some leftover product from when I used it last, so I didn't have to put much product on it. And I'm going to blend the two first before I pack just the purple onto the insides of the look. You got me feeling some type of way. Okay, so moving on to the face, I'm just going to take a makeup wipe to get rid of any fallout that I had from my eyeshadow. And I'm going to use, you know, the face makeup stays the same. I'm going to use the Lancôme Perfecting Primer. oh no, Perfecting Smoothing Primer. Not it. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna use that as my primer. I'm gonna rub it all in, rub, rub, rub. You know, get them trouble spots, get that 5 head, girl. You gotta get all up in it. Okay, so going in with the New York Maybelline foundation in the color, I believe this is Cappuccino, but if it's not, I will put everything in the description box. And your girl pumped a little bit too much, but it's okay because it also gonna work out in the end. So I'm gonna take my Real Techniques brush. I think this is just a regular foundation brush of theirs, and I'm going to blend that out all over my face.
It's only 11 something, but why does it feel like it's 2 something?
And I just want to come back and, you know, as I'm looking at this, the lighting makes the foundation look way more orange than what it actually is. I promise you, I don't look that Oompa Loompa-ish in real life. I promise you, it's just the lighting and the exposure. So, you know, the highlight combo, I'm going to take the Age Rewind concealer in the color Tan, and I'm going to put that down first, and then I'm going to go back in. I believe I went back in with the ColourPop concealer this time instead of the golden. I'm not sure. Let's see what I do.
Baby, we're floating on clouds, shutting the whole world out. I feel like we're losing track of time. That's what I see. It's only 11 something, but why does it feel like it's 2 something? We just vibing, we just cruising, baby. Forever me and you, 'cause I'm losing track of time, and I hope I'm not wasting my time.
Okay, so I do go back in with the ColourPop concealer in the shade Medium Deep 36. And so I'm just going to highlight under my eyes, my chin, and I believe that's it. Yeah, that's it. So I'm just going to, those are the 3 spots that I highlight under. And then I'm going to take, this is a contouring brush, but I use it for my highlight. I'm just going to take this Real Technique contour brush, and I'm going to get all under my eyes, blend those 2 out, make sure they mix together well.
Crazy how time keeps passing by, but it feels just like
Okay, because listen, I don't know what song I was listening to while I was getting ready, but baby, it's apparently it hit different, okay? So now I'm going to go in with the Black Radiance foundation in the color, wait, no. I'm going to set under my eyes with the airspun translucent powder, and I'm going to mix the Banana Deep from Makeup Revolution. I mix those 2 together in the top, and I just use that to set underneath my eyes, because my eyes and my nose are my biggest trouble spots. Like, I am literally a grease ball after 30 minutes of doing my makeup. So I'm just going to do that, and I'm going to sit underneath where my contour is going to go. Oh, okay. All right now. Go ahead now. So now I'm just going to go use the Black Radiance foundation in the shade Pecan. And the reason I use this foundation is because it has a very reddish undertone to it. And I like my contours to be more red than dark, if anything, because of, I'm not all that bright now, but it's a better balance to me. And I'm going to go in with the HD corrector in Dark by Black Radiance. I'm not going to use a lot just because I don't want it to be, you know, that dark consistency. But I'm going to go in with that, and I'm going to use this bronzer brush to blend it out.
'cause I'm losing track of time, and I hope I'm not wasting my time, my time, my time, my time. I don't smoke that, but for you I'll do anything, so let's roll that, baby. It's me and you in this room. Ain't no telling what we're gonna do.
Okay, so I'm going to be using the finishing powder by Black Radiance. I'm not sure what color this is either, but I'll link it in the description box. And I'm just going to use that to go back over my contour you know, just to, I guess, set it, maybe you can say that. And yeah, I'm just gonna go back with that, and then I'm going to go in. Kamaya, what you doing? Come on, video, speed up so I know what we're doing. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette in Subculture. I don't know why everybody hates this palette. It is my favorite. I use it literally every time I do my makeup. And I'm gonna go in with the, you know what, this is why it take me forever to do my makeup, because I hear a song and I feel it, and then it just be over with, and I be singing for 10 minutes and be forgetting I gotta do my makeup. So I'm gonna go in with the shade, I think this is Cube. It's a topper color. It's white, but it's reflective as pink, if that makes sense. Yeah, so I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna put that in the inner corners of my eye, and then I realized I put too much, so I'm just gonna clean it up with a little makeup wipe, fix it just a little bit. And yeah, so I'm gonna put that on the inside corners of both of my eyes.
Like we're standing still.
Okay guys, this is the final product. I just went in with the Sephora lip liner, a brown Sephora lip liner, and then where is it? This matte, Stay Matte liquid lip color from Revlon. This is from Revlon. And then I just went in through on some lashes, which they've ran their course. They've got their job done because they've had it. I'm pretty sure these are some Kiss lashes. Ooh. Yes, I think this came out better than what I expected it, because when I first started recording this, I was like, this ain't gonna work, this ain't gonna do. Like, I was so skeptical on how this was gonna come out. But since you guys stayed and watched all the way through, I think it's only right that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next time on the next video.